We don't take out any rubbish ever, really.
Erin Rhoads lives what she calls a zero-waste life. Landfill is a dirty word, and contributing to it is simply out of the question.
Rethinking, refusing, reusing, reducing, sharing, repairing, choosing things that break down in the compost and not naturally, and recycling is an absolute last resort after I've exhausted all those other steps.
Now a well-known warrior in the war against waste, Erin has poked the conscience of many. Her Live With Less lifestyle has resonated with her 23,000 Instagram followers who know her as the Rogue Ginger.
So I get asked quite a lot what I throw into my garbage bin, and I'll show you what we put in there this month. So this is just 1 month of rubbish.
And if you think that looks a bit lean, then check out what 5 years of Erin's rubbish looks like. With the ultimate goal to keep things out of landfill, not one skerrick of plastic from the Rhoads household goes anywhere near landfill. And that means even the lining of takeaway cups and packaging has to come off.
So I would probably drop this plastic off at a red cycle drop-off location to be recycled and the paper into my recycling bin. But the thing is, not everyone is going to do this, and that's why we need to remove this kind of plastic from these products and also get in the habits of taking our reusable cups, sitting in to enjoy our meals, or take a reusable container instead of using these single-use objects.
Recycling is a last resort because it takes so much work. So wherever and whatever she can repurpose, she does.
These wooden toothbrushes were soaked in warm water just to loosen up the bristles, and I'm pulling the bristles out. The bristles will then go to landfill, and I can keep the body of it to either compost at home or I can upcycle it. So I'm going to put these into my garden as garden markers. So I've got my blueberry plant, cos lettuce, and rocket.
Yeah, it's saving me money because I really think hard about where I'm spending my money. So I'm not out there buying things like fast fashion all the time. I'm shopping secondhand. We go and buy things from the farmer's market. We eat a lot more fresh fruit and vegetables. We just don't eat any of that junk food anymore. So no more Tim Tams or chips or anything like that. And life does go on without that kind of food.
Everything in Erin's pantry is bought package-free, and she makes all her cleaning products from scratch. This is a girl who really does walk the walk. Her bathroom says it all.
So usually you'd find in most people's bathrooms just like plastic bottles full of liquid body wash, liquid shampoos. Instead, I've just got a bar of soap that I can buy unpackaged. We've been using the same razor for 5 years now. We haven't had to buy a new one. So we keep it sharp by, first off, we make sure it's dry so we don't keep it wet. And you can actually sharpen it by rubbing it on your jeans. This is my deodorant, which is 1 part apple cider vinegar, 1 part water. I make my own eyebrow powder using spices from my spice cabinet. My mascara comes in tin that can be refilled. I simply just wet it and put it on like regular mascara. I've been reusing the same mascara wand for the past 5 years. We've got our toothpaste in here. So this is bicarb with some clover oil and also some peppermint as well. And that's it, really. That's all of our personal care items and beauty stuff.
The root cause of all of our environmental issues is our consumption, and the root cause of our issues to do with climate change is how much we waste.
Let's get my container here.
So by making these simple changes, we're improving our health, our happiness, and our environment.